Hey guys, so for today, we've got a gentle 12-minute neck stretch and strengthen. We're going to do a few mobility movements and stretches for the neck, as well as a few neck strengthening exercises. So for those who have tight, stiff necks, this is a great place to get some relief. So we're going to start off with some basic neck circles. So have a seat on the floor. Halfway through, we're going to change directions. So start by looking to the right, roll the chin all the way through the center, and then all the way back. So any points that feel uncomfortable or painful, just skip those parts. So we'll go ahead and get started. Let's start to the right, and we'll go all the circles in one direction, and halfway through, change directions. So move through the largest pain-free range of motion you can handle. Go ahead, change directions. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed. Just move through the biggest range of motion you can handle. So next up, we're going to be looking left and right. So when you look over the shoulder, turn as far as you can, count to 3, and then go to the other side. Turn as far as you can. Count to 3, try and keep the chin and head level as we turn side to side. So here we go. Turn to the right, look over the shoulder, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll turn to the left, look over the shoulder, 1, 2, 3. Try to get as much range of motion here as you can. 1, 2, 3, and continue. Think about sitting tall. And keep the shoulders relaxed for all of these motions. So we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to be looking up and down. So when you look up, think about extending the neck like you're pulling the head off of the spine, and then look up, feeling the stretch to the front, and then we'll look down and extend the head long and forward. So we're stretching the back of the head. So let's start by looking up. Up you go. Also try to keep your mouth closed for this one. And feel the muscles at the front and back of the neck stretching. Okay, so our first neck strengthening exercise, we're going to lie down on the back, and we're going to be lifting the chin directly up to the ceiling. So you can lie in a comfortable position here and push the chin straight up. Try and keep the head level and push straight up to the ceiling as high as you can. 2, 3, and then back down. So let's go ahead, lift, hold for 1, 2, 3, and down. If you find these really easy, simply just hold the neck up for the entire duration to strengthen the front of the neck, or continue on with reps. I'm going to hold. So you might want to take a peek down at your abdominal muscles while you're doing this. If you notice your abdominal muscles come up to a point, it's called abdominal coning. So we want to avoid that position. You can avoid that position by exhaling as you lift the head. That's time. All right, we're going to flip over to the stomach. And we're going to do the same thing, but lifting the head straight up and down. Okay, so forehead on the floor. And we're going to lift straight off the ground. Keep the hands down at the side. Lift straight up without lifting the shoulders, and hold for 3 and down. So straight up. Like you're tucking your chin, give yourself a double chin and hold, and then back down. So we're working on the neck extensors here. 3 and down. And if you feel good with this, you can just hold right up off the floor like so. And try and tuck the chin, hold the head straight back. Try to keep the shoulders close to the floor. Okay, so next up, we're gonna be bringing the shoulders together. So lie with the forehead touching the floor and the palms facing the floor. And from here, we're gonna lift the arms off the floor and try and squeeze the shoulder blades together, like so, and hold for a 3 count and back down. Try to get as much squeeze as you can here. So up, pretend like you're trying to hold a pencil between the shoulder blades, and relax and keep the shoulders pressing down away from the ears. So down and hold 1, 2, 3. And then up we go, shoulders together and down the back for 1, 2, 3. Try to have the shoulder blades be the only thing that moves, so don't move the spine, don't move the head. 2, 3. Just getting a little bit of action between the shoulders here. 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Keep pushing down away from the ears. And rest. Okay, so next up, we're gonna, like that chin tuck position, we're gonna pull the head off the floor, but this time we're gonna be turning the head to look over the left shoulder, and then turn the head to look over the right shoulder, and keep the chin nice and tucked. We're working on the extensors and rotator muscles of the neck. So turn the head to the left. 1, 2, 3, and then turn all the way without putting the head down to the right and hold 1, trying to look right over top of the shoulder. 3. So when you do these, try not to lift and turn from the torso. We're just turning from the neck. 2, 3, and across. And back and forth we go. Okay, so our next one, we're gonna stretch, moving into the stretching point. So we're gonna do the front of the neck stretch. So take your right hand under your left collarbone and hold the skin here. Take the other hand to hold it. From here, we're gonna look up. You might already feel the stretch to the scalene muscles. We're gonna create a big circle, looking up and over to the right, and feel the whole front of the neck stretch. Just big circles. It looks silly, but you can also move your mouth to find some areas of the neck that are extra tight. These big semicircles off to the right-hand side, holding the skin at the collarbone. It's going to give you an extra big stretch in all the front of the neck muscles here, scalenes. Okay, we're just gonna do the same thing on the other side. So again, take the left hand across the right collarbone, hold the skin under the collarbone, and you can use your other hand to hold everything in position. We're gonna look straight up and then tilt the head off to the left, creating a nice big semicircle. And here we go. So find the areas that feel most tight, and give them some love. Okay, so we're gonna do the trap. So take the left hand behind the back, like so, and then we're gonna take the hand on the right, left side of the head, right hand to the left side of the head, sit tall with the neck and tilt directly to the right. And then from here, light pressure, and we're just gonna look left and right to stretch all areas of the trap. And just pull this left elbow down toward the floor the whole time and feel that left side trap stretch as you turn right and left. Make sure you're applying a little bit of pressure to the right with that right hand, to really get the most out of this stretch. And you're actively pulling that left shoulder down. Just gently moving through this one. All right, we'll do the same thing on the other side. So this time take the right hand behind the back, and we're trying to push this right elbow down to the floor. We'll take the left hand overhead, grab the right side of the head and tilt directly to the side. And then we're just gonna turn the head left and right to get that nice stretch on the right side trap. So here we go. Just turning back and forth. Apply just a little bit of pressure. Don't wanna go too hard with neck stuff. Just take it really easy at first. As you do this more often, you'll get a better sense of what your limit is. But to start, just gentle, less is more. Just turn side to side. Great thing about this stretch is you can do this at a desk. You don't need to be sitting on the floor. You don't really need any space, any equipment. You can just do this wherever. These stretches here at the end. All right, and we're gonna finish how we started with a gentle set of neck circles. Again, we'll switch directions halfway. So maybe let's start this one in the opposite direction that we started the first ones. And then we'll switch at the halfway point. I'll put some beeps in there for you to hear. So here we go. Lean off to the left. And let's make big circles all in one direction. And then when we hit the halfway point, we'll change directions. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed. Try to have it just be the neck that moves, nothing else. And go ahead and change directions here. And that's time. Gentle little neck stretch for you. Try to do this daily. If you do sit at a desk, it'll make a world of difference. Thanks so much for joining. See you guys in the next one.